Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Roush and the concert choir would like to thank you for attending this evening's concert. In tonight's spring mix, you will hear a wide variety of musical styles and a broad array of poets and texts. To assure everyone's complete enjoyment and to honor the hard work of the performers, Dr. Roush has two requests. Number one, please turn off all pagers, cell phones, or other noise-making devices. And two, if you have young children with you, please sit where a quick exit is possible should they begin to talk or get noisy. Your cooperation is deeply appreciated. The first selection of the evening is a group of three pieces placed together by the title, Three Madrigals. Each piece is on a text from a Shakespeare play. The first, O Mistress Mine, Where Are You Roaming?, is from Twelfth Night. The second, Take, Oh Take Those Lips Away, is from Measure for Measure. The third, Sigh No More, Ladies, is from Much Ado About Nothing. These three are arguably the signature work of Emmylou Diemer. The middle piece, which is slow and lush, provides musical variety between the outer movements, which are both quicker and more spirited.
Praise
composition by Jonny Priano. Mr. Priano is a public school teacher from the East Coast, and each of the past several years he has sent Dr. Roush several choral works which he has written. The choir has performed several of his a cappella pieces over the past several years. This one is the first accompanied one that the choir will perform. Jane Austen fans will certainly notice that the text is taken directly from Mr. Darcy's heartfelt communication with Elizabeth Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. The lush accompaniment and tasteful use of dynamics makes this a sumptuous piece of choral music. Junior baritone Nolan Henningson will be featured on 2 solo sections. as a Broadway composer. The death of his father in 1982 caused Mr. Webber to turn towards the Requiem text. He heard the initial draft in 1984 and worked on rewrites for an additional 6 months. Its premiere in 1985 was a huge success, and the original recording received a Grammy Award. The concert choir performed the entire work in 1992, but this evening, the most famous and beautiful section will be extracted. Lloyd Webber's P.A. Jesu actually combines the text of P.A. Jesu performed by duet with that of the Agnus Dei, performed by duet and choir. The original work featured a first soprano and boy soprano duet. Tonight, 2 of the choir's senior sopranos, Brianna Bailey and Bailey Kinney, will be featured along with flute and clarinet parts written by Dr. Rash. 1969. The concert choir helped debut them on the stage of Avery Fisher Hall in New York City's Lincoln Center, with the composer Eric Whitacre serving as conductor. Mr. Whitacre set music to poetry of Ogden Nash. Eric Whitacre is one of the world's leading choral figures, and the choir is delighted now to present Animal Crackers.
Very special to Dr. Rausch. They were a Christmas present from his son Mitchell and his wife Marissa to honor his years of service at York College. They commissioned Dr. Jack Boyd to write an original piece of music. Over the years, Dr. Boyd has become a dear professional friend of Dr. Rausch, and these pieces are shared with much appreciation for the gift and for the givers. Since York College is celebrating 125 years in York this year, 3 prayers were saved for tonight as a part of our ongoing celebration. This sacred a cappella work features a prayer by Socrates, one from the Hebrew prayer book, and a third that Dr. Boyd calls the Disciples' Prayer from Matthew chapter 6. It is with great pride that the concert choir now presents the world debut of 3 prayers. is a leading contemporary choral composer. This opus features a driving rhythmic verve, a large amount of syncopation, and frequent meter changes. These converge, making this setting of the Sanctus quite festive, hence the title, Festival Sanctus.
Sanctus, 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 Dominus Deus, Dominus Deus, Sanctus, 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 Dominus Deus, Dominus Deus, Sanctus.
Meir Finkelstein is a cantor and composer of contemporary Jewish liturgical music. He has composed more than 200 settings for the liturgy, as well as having scored numerous television programs, made-for-TV movies, and documentary films. His tunes are sung in many conservative, Reform, and Reconstructionist congregations. He is considered one of the most popular contemporary Jewish liturgical composers in the United States. Originally written for just one voice, the charm and beauty of L'Ador Vador attracted the attention of choral arranger Joshua Jacobson, who arranged it for choir and soprano solo. The choir is pleased to be sharing the stage with tonight's soloist, Sue Roush. Dr. Roush, before we sing the song, has asked that I read you the English translation. To all generations we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. You are the sovereign, almighty and holy. Blessed is God, the Holy One.
Oh
The choir's next selection was written by Dr. Gerald Custer and was declared winner of the 75th Anniversary Alumni Composition Competition from Westminster Choir College. Dr. Custer chose a setting from the Lake Isle of Innisfree by William Butler Yeats. This homage to a simpler way of life and being content with less is a beautiful fusion of poetry and music. To the best of our knowledge, Innisfree now makes its Nebraska debut. There have been few composers over the last 35 years who have written such a vast amount of gorgeous choral music as John Rutter. Just hearing a few of his pieces will bring one familiarity with some of the typically Rutter-esque sounds. This piece, The Gaelic Blessing, is certainly no exception. From earlier in his life, Rutter's penchant for gorgeous melody is made manifest, as is his ability to wed choir and accompaniment into artistic perfection. The choir sings this blessing to you in the same spirit of love and beauty with which it was composed. Before the choir closes out the evening in song, Dr. Roush and the choir would like to extend an enormous thank you to the First Presbyterian Church for being our Spring Works concert home for so many years. There have been many memories made and many beautiful artistic moments shared, and we would be remiss in not expressing our heart's deepest gratitude. Next April, the choir will be performing in the new Bartholomew Performing Arts Center. And we look forward to you coming to campus next year to see the marvelous new addition and to hear us in our new concert hall. The choir will now close this year's Spring Works with a wonderful production number from the world-famous Celtic Woman. Sing Out is a power anthem and one we happily share with you. As we've gathered some extra performing forces, please let us take this opportunity to thank you for attending this evening's performance. It is always an honor and a blessing to perform for our blessed campus and community. We encourage each of you to share your unique voice with the world, and by doing so, to make it a better place.